Greetings from the past, fellow time travelers. I'm Sporkinator, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time HD. I meant to mention this in the previous episode, but I took the liberty of getting rid of the extra blue fire that I didn't need, and I also, re-equipped the light arrows or something like that. I don't exactly remember exactly what I did, but yeah, if you were wondering what happened to the blue fire I had, I just got rid of it, let it out, because I wasn't going to need it. Anyway, it is time to see what awaits us in this ominous pile of debris over here. But everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked! Ganondorf, how dare you still be alive? Oh shoot, guys. Ganondorf has reached his ultimate final form. Ganon. There's no way he's going to hold me back again. This time we fight together! Right on, Navi. That's the spirit. And it seems I have lost my Master Sword, so this is going to be arguably kind of tricky. Fun fact though, look at my back. You can still see my sword as if I still have it, but trust me, I don't actually have it. So obviously his tail is his weak point, although Navi will not really tell us, and I think I forgot to identify Ganondorf, but that's okay, who really wanted to know? Of course, Navi really has no idea what his weak point is, so she isn't actually very helpful in this battle. But that's okay. So what I just did there was stun him by hitting him in the face with my hookshot, then, as he kinda came to, I rolled underneath him to strike his tail with my hookshot. You gotta be careful with the timing on this, otherwise he will probably hit you with his two swords. But if you're experienced in this game, it's not too hard to do, I'd say. Then again, nothing's really too hard if you're experienced. Another way to stun him is to use light arrows. So that's always neat. That's optional though, so if you run out of magic in this fight, it's no big deal. You truly, honestly, do not need light arrows in this fight. It is only in the fight with Ganondorf where you must be careful with your magic usage, or pack a green potion in case you run out, or a blue potion which restores your health and your magic. Either way though, you do not need magic in the final battle, so that's always good to keep in mind. Yeah, I guess I'll stun him with a few light arrows because it's fun to see that. It's like really epic. Pow! And he's actually stunned for a considerable amount of time when you do that, so you've got plenty of time to circle around or roll underneath him and strike his tail. So if I'm really careful here, I'm not going to get hit. But the Let's Player's curse, I think, caused me to get hit on my other runs through this game. But yeah, that is the thing that I must try to avoid if possible. And the shame is, if I get too far away from him, I lose my targeting on him, so then I have to retarget him, which is ever so slightly annoying. But yeah, it's going okay so far. Stun, 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 stun. Okay, he's stunned. He's come to, I roll underneath him, and pow! He's down! I mean, we could have used Bigoron's sword against him, but I do kind of like using the hookshot. It's kind of easier in my opinion. Your mom, the Master Sword is here! Hurry up! Alright, let's go retrieve the Master Sword, as it is the blade of evil's bane and the only way to truly defeat Ganon. Haha, yes, we have our sword back. And now if we move quickly, we might be able to get to hit him in the face for a change, which is something we normally don't get to do. There we go. So I think I'm going to continue using the exact same technique to beat him. Except this time, instead of hitting him with my hookshot, I'm going to hit his tail with the Master Sword. Because I believe it does a whole lot more damage than anything else. Like, they literally hard-coded this boss to take more damage from the Master Sword than from any other weapon. So that's right, even Bigoron's sword will not help us here. The Master Sword is actually more useful at this point. So whatever you do, don't use Bigoron's sword in this fight. You will need the Master Sword to finish him off. I do believe that if you try to land the final blow with the Bigoron sword, that it will not work. I haven't actually tried it though, but I'm assuming that. And I'm not going to take any chances here. So a couple more hits and I believe he should be down for good. Well, not really for good, but down for me to deliver the final blow with the Master Sword, at the very least. Let's stun him with a light arrow, because we've still got magic. May just do that a few more times, because it makes things a heck of a lot easier. There we go. How? Holy crap, how many more times do I have to hit this guy? Oh well. Aha, he's down for the second time. This is it, folks. What's that? I'm using my power to hold the evil king. You use your sword and deliver the final blow. The sword glows with a mystical light. Well, it was nice knowing you, Ganon. Rip in pepperoni! I'm sorry, I just felt like saying that. Oh, man. Are you still alive? No way! 6 sages, now! Ancient creators of Hyrule. Now, open the sealed door and send the evil incarnation of darkness into the void of the evil realm.
You! Curse you, Zelda! Curse you, sages! Curse you, your mom! Someday, when this seal is broken, that is when I will exterminate your descendants. As long as the Triforce of Power is in my hand.
Wait, are we standing in midair? Is this really happening? Oh gosh. This ending never really made sense to me. Like, why are we standing in midair? Has no one else ever questioned this before? Thank you, your mom. Thanks to you, Ganondorf has been sealed inside the evil realm. Thus, peace will once again reign in this world for a time. You mean it's not permanent, it's temporary, it's for a time? All the tragedy that's befallen Hyrule was my doing. I was so young, I could not comprehend the consequences of trying to control the sacred realm. I dragged you into it too. Now it is time for me to make up for my mistakes. You must lay the Master Sword to rest and close the door of time. However, by doing this, the road between times will be closed. Your mom, give the Ocarina to me. As a sage, I can return you to your original time with it. But can't I go back to my original time by placing the Master Sword back in the pedestal? Oh, you mean before all that? Oh, okay, that makes sense. That actually does make a lot of sense. Like, we would go back before the mistake of opening the door of time. When peace returns to Hyrule, it will be time for us to say goodbye. Now, go home, your mom. You are drunk. I mean, regain your lost time. Oh man, I'm sorry, I just couldn't resist. Home, where you are supposed to be. The way you are supposed to be. Wow, guys. I cannot believe this Let's Play is almost over. That is just amazing. Considering that this was, in fact, a 100% run of the game. Thank you, your mom. Goodbye. Woo! That was quite an adventure, wasn't it? I must say, this was a ton of fun. It was actually more fun than the 3-Heart run, oddly enough. I mean, yeah, the 3-Heart run was challenging. But I guess there's just no better feeling than actually being able to do every single thing in the game and clear the whole thing out. But I've got to say, the game looks amazing with the texture pack. And I have seen some footage of Ocarina of Time 3D on the Nintendo 3DS, but in my opinion, this looks better. I mean, yeah, the 3DS has a higher frame rate, so if I had to choose, I'd probably prefer that. But I don't think you can beat this. At least not unless they make, like, another remake of Ocarina of Time for, like, the Wii U or something. But I really doubt they would do that since they've already done it for the Nintendo 3DS. Yeah. I mean, that's kind of what I always wanted, was a remake of Ocarina of Time on consoles. Although it truly doesn't matter since, unfortunately, I have decided not to buy consoles anymore. That's just the sad truth. Because I'm tired of buying new hardware, new game console, every time a new system comes out. And with the games costing $50 to $60, that's just unacceptable to me. So, yeah, I don't mean to complain, I should probably stop being negative. This Let's Play has been a very positive experience, and the Let's Play you have just finished watching is the 3rd time that I have ever 100%ed the game, because I did do it twice off-screen as practice. So it's not as epic as it could be if I had recorded my first time doing it. But let's be honest, it takes practice to, you know, get used to the workflow. I mean, not workflow, but play flow, whatever you want to call it. Where you mostly remember to pick up all the gold skulltulas as you go along, hunt for heart pieces as you go along, play the mini games, get all the things. Yeah, a 100% run of Ocarina of Time, in my opinion, is no joke and no small feat. Although I will say it was relatively easy, but that's mostly because I've played this game so many times. I keep coming back to it, playing through it, because it is that much fun to me. And look at Epona back there, finally running free. Be free, my horse! Be free! Yeah, motion capture, action coordinator. Wow, it's kind of amazing to think that a game this old would actually have motion capture in it, but I guess that makes sense if it would have saved the developers time on, like, animating stuff. I don't know. But wow, motion capture back in 1998? I'm just gonna assume 1998, because I can't remember what it said on the title screen. I am just that bad when it comes to remembering things. Oh boy. Look at everybody partying, I can't even talk today. Look at everybody partying and having a wonderful time now that Link and the sages have saved Hyrule. Including the 7th sage, which turned out to be Sheik, which turned out to be Princess Zelda. Yeah, that is arguably one of the most epic plot twists in all of gaming, when you think about it. Because we're talking about before Super Smash Bros. Came along, because everyone who's played Super Smash Bros. Knows that Zelda can transform into Sheik and vice versa during combat. Well, the end credits audio is still out of sync. The singing begins like several seconds late. I was hoping my timing fixes that I applied to the emulator would fix that, but clearly no such luck. Oh well, what can you do? Wow, I didn't know the Gerudos were such good dancers. Wow, that's awesome. And good is subjective here. I mean, this is an old game, so I'm willing to cut them slack on the simple animations. But you know, there is a beauty in simplicity. And that's why this game has stood the test of time. Because despite its polygonal models and lackluster storyline, arguably, the gameplay and everything else and the mood and the atmosphere of the game never fail to impress. And that's why this game, once again, has stood the test of time. No pun intended, since it's Ocarina of Time and the whole game is about traveling back and forth through time, more or less, to save Hyrule not only in the past, but also in the future. That's funny to see Saria on top of Darunia there. Yep, all the sages are on top of Death Mountain, I guess, looking out over the land of Hyrule. I mean, where can you go for a better view than the top of a mountain? Yeah, that's the best place to go for that. By the way, guys, this video went up on January 1st, 2016, so I would like to wish you all a Happy New Year! Happy New Year, everybody! It's 2016! The future from Back to the Future, October 21st, 2015, is now quite far in the past. Isn't that wild? The future was last year. Ponder that one for a moment. Oh man. And I've been having a technical issue with my keyboard. It just randomly stops working. And I started having this issue after I ordered my mechanical gaming keyboard, which should show up real soon. But the main reason I'm replacing this Logitech G110 keyboard with that mechanical one is because the keys on this one are just too small. I can't type properly with this half the time. So I'm hoping that going back to like a normal-sized keyboard would really help me out. I know this is totally off topic. I should be focusing on how epic this ending is here with the view of the Master Sword, but hey, whatever, what are you gonna do? Presented by, do I dare try to read his name? Digipai? I don't even know how to read that, but his Cell Zelda mod and Nintendo. I like the way he modded that in to give himself credit for the texture pack. It is only fair, after all. Oh, we've seen this place before. This is Zelda's courtyard. We're back in the past again, and apparently we haven't done anything to screw up things yet. I guess that's how far adult Zelda sent us back in time. Fascinating. But wait, if I have the Hylian shield, that means I've already cleared the first one. Whatever, I don't even know. So I'm assuming this is the part where young Link goes back in time and tells the princess that we should not get the spiritual stones, and we should not open the door of time and let Ganondorf get the Triforce. And so I think that's the point where Majora's Mask picks up, is in the past, after young Link has gone back, after saving Hyrule, in the future. Anyway, guys, this is the end of the game, but not the end of the Let's Play. There is actually another optional thing we can do next time on Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time HD. I'm the Sporkinator. Thank you for watching, and may we meet again in the future. By the way, if we wait long enough after the ending, it should play the song that I taught to Pierre. I'm not sure how long we have to wait. I might just leave the game rolling and then edit it all together. Not sure. Ah, there it is. That's the song I taught him. And if we continue waiting, I'm not sure how long we have to wait, but it will play with different instruments, so I'm definitely going to keep rolling to capture all that, because that was the whole point of me teaching a song to Pierre in the first place. Oh, I like that one. Oh my. And that's the instrument that was used inside the windmill with the Song of Storms that was playing in the background. Yep, that's the one. Gosh, how many more of these are there? Any moment now. Well, I'm not sure, but I think it stopped playing. Well, I guess that's it. I will see you guys next time. Keep on being awesome. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more Let's Plays.